In the previous video, we studied how to configure outputs such as PV1 to automatically vary from a starting point to an ending point in equal intervals and monitor certain inputs. In this tutorial, we'll see how to vary an output parameter and enable the oscilloscope mode to monitor the effects. So I've chosen here a full wave rectifier circuit where we have WG, which is a sine wave generator, going through a diode to the output A3, which will give you a half wave rectified signal. And here I have WG bar, which is basically linked to WG in terms of frequency, but it is 180 degrees out of phase. So that is again rectified through another diode, and the combination gives you a full wave rectified signal here, which is monitored by A3. And A1 and A2 monitor the input signals. Now what I wish to do is to sweep automatically with the waveform generator's frequency from, let's say, 1 kilohertz to 2 kilohertz. So first off, we go to object properties of the WG text here, and I'll set some minimum value of, let's say, 10 hertz, maximum of 5 kilohertz as per the specifications of WG. And now I need, let's say, a default value of 1000, which is going to be set when you start this schematic using the Expeyes app. Now let's look at the sweep options. What all do we need? First, we need to tell the app that sweep mode needs to be enabled for WG, and there's going to be a start value for sweeping. So let's start at 1 kilohertz as we discussed. We stop at 2 kilohertz and we move in steps of 10 hertz. Now the graph, it requires a title, so let's give it a name. The name can be A1, A2, which are inputs, and A3, which is the output. All of these will be on the y-axis, and the x-axis will be time, of course. Now we need to say that the mode is scope, and the number of samples, let's say 500 samples at 5 microseconds between each sample. So that's roughly going to give you a few cycles if you look at waveforms from 1 kilohertz to 2 kilohertz. Now we need to specify that 3 channels are going to be recorded, and x-axis is of course time, and channel number 1, which is y1, is A1, y2 is A2, and y3 is A3. And in addition to this, I can specify the range of the y-axis. So let's say -4 to 4, since our waveforms are plus minus 3 volts range. Now we're going to set and save this file. I will copy this file to my phone and open it with the Expeyes application. I've created the circuit on the SEELab3 hardware connected to the Expeyes app, and the file that we just uploaded is called fullwave_tmp. So as you can see, you have WG, which was initially set to 1000 hertz, and you can vary it manually, adjust the frequency as you like. And there's the automatic button here. So the automatic button says that there are 500 samples to be collected at 5 microseconds gap. This is the x-axis, this is the y-axis, and the parameter WG goes from 1 kilohertz to 2 kilohertz in steps of 10 hertz. I'll start the sequence here, and you can see that the value is being varied, and for each point you have a set of traces being recorded by the oscilloscope and shown. And the second graph at the bottom is actually a Fourier transform, but the points are too little to get a decent spike, but you can still see that it's centered. It has a maxima that matches with the frequency.